What's up, y'all? I hope that y'all are well. So, I'm in my kitchen and I'm cooking, and my kids have on SpongeBob. And the episode that's on is when SpongeBob goes to school and he's introduced to the new student, which is Flex. And immediately, when Flex was introduced or he met SpongeBob, he told him he was going to kick his butt. That by itself, revelation. So I'm in here and I'm just listening. I'm not looking at the TV, I'm just listening. And the episode goes on, and SpongeBob is just terrified, right? At the fact that he's going to get his butt kicked. And so he goes and he even tries to change his name. He goes and he try to figure out what can he do because this weapon has formed. He went so far. This is wild. He went and tried to tell Flax, Flax's dad, on him. But Flax was controlling his own parents. My God. Even the people around him, where he was from, was afraid, right? So then he goes to tell Mrs. Puff. And Mrs. Puff said, hey, I used your name. I confronted him. And that wasn't really what he meant. He wanted to be your friend. Where he comes from, that means being your friend. And in the background, Flex is still like punching his hand. In the background, like these narcissistic people in our lives, right? We go tell somebody that may have a little bit of authority in the spiritual realm, but they even got them fooled because what they say they believe. Oh my goodness, this is just too good. So then SpongeBob just accepts his fate, right? He's just like, whatever, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. I'm just about to prepare for this. It's whatever. I already tried everything. So he goes home. And what got me was when he put on a blindfold. So Flax was in his home about to beat his butt. And he came face to face with the enemy. He put on a blindfold and Flax punched him, right? He's like, okay, I'm ready. He hit him again. He was like, wait a minute, I told you I was ready. Y'all, he lifted up the blindfold and he noticed that Flax was punching. But he forgot who he was. My God. He forgot that he was made out of sponge. He forgot what was covering him. So here comes the enemy confused because everybody else is afraid. Everybody else got their butt kicked. But when he tried SpongeBob, come on, it's in his name. It's what they call him. So he kept punching him. He was like, oh, I can go to work tomorrow. I can do this. He realized that he could function in the chaos. He can function in the fight because it was already fixed. He was already positioned. He was already equipped. Come on. Come on. And at the end of the episode, Flax just wore himself out, passed out, but all the people around him could see was the enemy defeated. So now it's SpongeBob's fault. My God, that the enemy couldn't take him out. But what if God wasn't on your side? What if you were taken out by the enemy? Right? But God got you covered. And I hope this bless somebody the way it bless me. Go watch the episode. And I've just been in such a space of peace. And God just reminded me that he has me no matter what. And all day, I went shopping today. And at every store I was in, the line was long. But the other the other cashier opened the register and told me to come on. And they weren't loud. They didn't even turn on their light. My God. They didn't even turn on their light until they started serving me. You've been last, But now you're about to be first because of who you are. Even the biggest part that I forgot about the episode, that even when Flax was in the hospital, the doctor said, "Yeah, this is SpongeBob. Do you know where you are?" Yeah, he gave you CPR for 5 hours straight, and he still wanted to beat him, in spite of SpongeBob's heart. So some people, you just gotta let them tire themselves out and know that you are about to be first because, like I said, of who you are, because of your heart, because you're equipped. It is in you to be great. So stay happy, just like SpongeBob. Stay ready, just like SpongeBob. Love y'all. Bye.